music stops, it doesn't show me. It doesn't show me. It still shows the video.
Right. Okay, I think we are
Make
live.
sure y'all tag everybody, your friends, family, and all that good stuff.
I hit recorded drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finish friends on my face. Looking like I'm from the deep, these no Cartiers. Pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you and doing me, bro. Making noise, use a peak, bro. I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip is not a new, now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip. Neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib. Neighborhood that's me, neighborhood that's Nick. Neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the dip. Okay, thought I'd never make it like no way. I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. Those on the deals, that's rose. Got no pay, yo, no say. Okay, this the new tell her read it. Been the one since a fetus. Don't sleep on me, Tempur-Pedic. That's a no, no, no. Spending dope for no reason. Got a ball head, Mr. Clean. Heard the big bags overseas, then we gon' go, go, go. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip is not a new, now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip is not a new, now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's everybody doing this evening? You are tuned in to the ALPHABTTS Football Talk Show. I am your host, Marcus the ALPHABTTS. I hope everybody's having a great night. We got a great show lined up. But first things first, I'd like to introduce my lovely co-host. I call her Miss Bruce Willis because she dies harder than Bruce Willis. Miss Die Hard over there. She got the green thumb over there. My favorite Steelers fanatic over there. How you doing, Mona?
I'm doing great. Doing great. How are you
Good
doing?
stuff. I'm good. I'm ready to get this show popping. This is our first of 8 shows where we break down each division, and tonight we start off with the NFC South. So I got 4 guests representing the 4 teams from the NFC South. First and foremost, I'm gonna get my man Keith Pounding over in the North Kakalaka. One of my Army buddies. He's over there with that Carolina blue on. I got Chief Choate, Marcus Choate up in the house. What's going on? What's going on, fam?
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Betts? What's going on, Die Hard? How y'all doing tonight?
We're good. We're good, man. I've been trying to get you up on here, man. I appreciate you taking your time out and jumping up in here. We're gonna talk a little bit of NFC South. Thanks for coming through, man. Second, I got my man. Y'all know him, D-Man. He's a co-host with me on World Class Wednesdays. You see him all over the place. Mr. Consistent, representing them guys down there in Louisiana. I got Dalton Smith up in the house. What's going on, Dalton?
How much? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Doing good, man. Doing good. I got a first timer to the show. I done known her for about 35 years, man. She representing the Dirty Birds. She's over in the ATL. I got TJ, Miss Tonja Johnson, representing them Dirty Birds. What's going on, TJ?
What's up?
What's up? I hope you're doing good this evening. Welcome to the show. We're so happy to have you. And last but not least, my friend of me representing the Bucs, the reigning, defending Super Bowl champion, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I got Buc Flair in the house. Y'all.
Woo! What's going on, Marcus and Ramona? Yes, I'm here. I'm here with these NFC South gurus.
That's what's up, man. We're so happy to have him. You know, y'all know how he gets. But welcome everybody. I thank you all for coming out. Make sure you're liking and sharing the show. And jump up here. You got some opinions. We're gonna be talking NFC South tonight, but you know how we do it. We always start off with the news and notes. So first things first. Ramona, I know you happy. Ramona, she keeps a cool face, but she was a little bit upset when Bud Dupree left. So y'all kind of fixed that. Went and got free agent.
Wait a minute.
Well, we'll see what he does.
He fixed that whole kinda, but he's not Bud Dupree.
He's not Bud Dupree, but you know, nobody's.
Listen, I still have some high hopes for Spillane and those guys who were filling in last year, because these guys were second-year guys last year, and quite frankly, I didn't think they did such a bad job. Our biggest problem last season was injuries. Injuries killed us. I mean, losing Devin Bush early on in the season. We were dropping players in the middle of that defensive line from injuries. And all those injuries started happening right after we should have had our bye week. But of course, we were forced to take our bye week early because of the Tennessee Titans. So yeah, there's a little animosity there.
just a little bit. So we'll see what he does. Saquon Barkley, he came out and said he's going to be limited at the start of training camp, and he's not sure he'll be ready for week 1. Look, I'm a Cowboys fan, so naturally I hate the New York Giants, but I hope this guy gets it together. He's got so much talent, but like I say all the time about the best ability is availability. I don't care how talented you are, if you're always hurt. It really doesn't matter. So we wish him, I hope he's able to get back on the field. This is a big year for him and the Giants as a whole. So I hope a speedy recovery for him. What do we got next? Next thing we got
Saquon Barkley.
I just talked about Saquon Barkley.
Oh, sorry. I'm sitting here trying to share the show, guys. I apologize.
Next, I hate to see this, but it happens. This the time of year. A lot of these guys haven't. Last year there were no fans in the stands. Everything was kind of Zoom meetings and things like that. So I hate to say it. I expect more injuries. He was Cam Akers, former Florida State running back and current Rams running back. Cam Akers, he tore his Achilles and he's already out for the season. First practice tears his Achilles.
I still don't think they're going after Benny Snell.
Well, we'll see about that. Me and you, we gonna definitely discuss that on the side. But wish this young man a speedy recovery. I hate to see stuff like that, but we do have injuries in football, so we want to wish him a speedy recovery. Next, what we got?
My boy
coming back. We got a lot of Steelers news up here. Devin Bush fully recovered from his ACL tear. He says he's ready to go. I like this young man. I think he's one of the better inside linebackers. I don't know if he's up there with Devin White or Bobby Wagner, but
let's let him have a good season this year with no injury.
Yeah,
I mean, because the way he started out last year, he was going to have a phenomenal year last year. But
he was definitely on a roll last year. This is a big year. This is a big year for him, and I hope he, has a great year. He's a vital part to that defense. You see young guys like Fred Warner getting paid with the San Francisco 49ers, and I think this guy has a potential to be one of those guys. So I'm really looking forward to him coming back. Some of the biggest news coming out. I don't know if everybody heard about the NFL's new COVID rules. Look, it's not going to be like last year, guys. And this COVID thing, if you want to do big things, you probably are going to have to go get the COVID shot. We've seen a couple of coaches. I seen a coach, he just resigned today. You know, and Roger Goodell, he came out and he said, if you're unvaccinated and you have an outbreak on your team, that we're not going to make up those games. So you're going to have to forfeit the game. And let me tell you, when you start talking about playoff seeding and stuff like that, that becomes very critical. That's the difference between home field advantage or going on the road and playing somebody there. So I don't know what your a lot of people have politicized that. We are a sports show. I'm not going to get into the political implications of this, but my suggestion is up to you. I would say get it or don't get it and suffer the consequences. So I hope this young man does well. And yes, this is pretty much the same thing here. You know, this COVID thing is not gonna. We saw the NFL rescheduling games last year. That's not going to happen this year. Now, if you
wait, not just rescheduling games, rescheduling the teams bye weeks. Let's just not forget that.
Well, yeah, they're not.
You know how angry I still am over that, right?
Well, yeah, I thought the Tennessee Titans got away with a little bit last year. A lot of my Buffalo Bills fans, they were a little bit upset about that, and it definitely creates a competitive advantage. So again, we've seen some players come out and say that they're not getting the vaccine, and that's fine. We've had guys like DeAndre Hopkins that say he's contemplating retirement. So we'll see what happens. To a little bit of NFC South news. Dalton, what do you think about? I'm gonna let you get this one here. Dalton Smith recovering from ankle injury. What's the deal with that, Dalton? I'm gonna let you take this one.
Well, to be honest with you, I feel like it's a karma for Michael Thomas because last year when he got injured and he had been off vacation fights and he got mad at Drew Brees because he didn't have no catches against the Buccaneers in divisional round, and like the season was over, like he's now had surgery in June. Oh, in July, my bad. Sorry about that. I mean, before training camp start. If I'm the Saints, I want to get rid of Michael Thomas ASAP.
I'm with you, Dalton. I from what I've seen, as soon as this guy got paid, he's kind of become a pain in the butt. You had since February to get this surgery. Everybody's kind of starting their training camp. I know my Cowboys, Ramona, I know your Steelers have started training camp. Generally, the teams that are going to be in the Hall of Fame game, they get a little bit of a head start because they're going to be the first game. But you've had 6 months.
Well, wait a minute. When did the New and Saints get knocked out?
When did they get knocked? That's the last week in January.
Well, I thought they got knocked out in like December. Was it January that they got knocked out?
They didn't make the playoffs, so yeah, that's like early January.
So he could have actually had surgery earlier than what you said.
That's what I'm saying. You've had 6-7 months to have the surgery. You want to get it a month?
Right, he could have had it like in January, February. That's what he could have had.
So yeah, if I'm the Saints, if I'm Sean Payton, I'm a little bit upset with that. So they're gonna have to figure something out, else about that, because I'd be highly upset about that. So another disgruntled wide receiver. First, Aaron Rodgers, he's upset. He was offered a contract to be the highest paid player in the league, surpassing Patrick Mahomes as far as a contract. And so now his buddy, the number one receiver, Devontae Adams, him and the Packers have stopped talking. I think this is in a divorce. It doesn't seem like anybody's happy, and it gets to the point where you just have to, hey, I'm divorced. I don't know how many of y'all are divorced. It gets to the point where it's look, man, this ain't working, man. This ain't working. So I think they're heading towards divorce there. We'll see what happens. We'll keep y'all posted up on that. The disrespect here. You had 49ers safety Jimmy Ward kind of ragging on Matthew Stafford, and his quote was, he's the same quarterback who was on the Detroit Lions and they still didn't go to the playoffs and they hit Megatron. what was the problem over there in Detroit? I thought this was really disrespectful. I thought this was really, really disrespectful for guys that have never played on a crappy team, crappy franchise. Me personally.
Well, not only that, but you know what? They had Jimmy Garoppolo as quarterback. Come
on. No, but he was talking about Matthew Stafford in Detroit. He's talking about Matthew Stafford in Detroit.
I get that, but how can he talk about Matthew Stafford in Detroit and not talk about his own quarterbacks?
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm like, dude, Jimmy Garoppolo's not no world beater either, man. You know, and I just, you know, I think Matthew Stafford's going to have a good year. Now, we just saw the injury to Cam Akers. I think that they go out and maybe get a running back. I won't mention any names to not upset my co-host, but you know, I don't think that Matthew Stafford's a bad quarterback. I think he's going to have a good. I think he's going to have a good year. So, Mona, what do you think? What do you think about this, Mona? I'm going to ask you real quick. What do you think?
What do I think? I think Ward needs to keep his mouth shut because I think they very well could take the last place in their division this year.
I think the NFC West is going to be extremely competitive. Extremely competitive. Be careful what you wish for, man. Be careful what you wish for, and all that bump of your gums and stuff. So, I didn't think we were going to do this one, but since you bring it up, that's
well,
fine.
You didn't tell me to delete it. I asked.
Okay, well, I thought you. Well, that's never stopped you before not deleting something or putting something extra in. So, you know, there's been reports that maybe backup running back Benny Snell could come there and they can make a trade with the Steelers. Buck, what do you think? What do you think, Buck? You think what do you think about that?
I think it was the Lakers. I mean, everybody's signing the Lakers right now. I think he's supposed to go to the Lakers.
Going over to the Lakers?
I think Benny's going to the Lakers. What the hell? Nobody cares about Benny Snell. Come on.
I love Benny Snell.
Well, Kentucky guy, you know, and he had his moments and stuff.
I'm a Virginia gal, so you know.
But yeah, I mean, I think right now AP has opened the door for AP. I mean, but Sean McVay is his own man.
You got Frank Gore out there too, so
yeah, Sean McVay's his own man. He's going to do whatever the hell Sean McVay wants to do. He owns that city out there in LA. So, yeah, and that Jimmy Ward thing, that's just smack talk. That's all that is. I mean, that's going to be the toughest division in football this season. The NFC West, that is a tough division, man. I don't know who's going to win that division right now. I mean, that's just smack talk. You know, Jalen Ramsey, he's another one. He's going to say something smart about Jimmy G here pretty soon. You watch what happens on that rebuttal.
No doubt.
I'm waiting for that one, actually.
So, next thing, we ain't did this in a minute. And like Meek Mill said, there's always levels to this. So first things first with levels is what we got. What we got, Mona?
We got my boy. This is my boy.
We got this guy here. Has everybody watched this guy? Did everybody watch this guy, Alabama? TJ, you're over there. TJ, are you a Georgia Bulldogs fan too?
I am not big on college football. I hate to say, I'd probably just start kind of watching it, but I have not really watched college football to follow these guys like that. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Choate, you who's do you have a college team, Mr. Choate?
Yes, I do, man. It's the Tar Heels, man.
It's in football too?
Yes.
Okay, so you've seen good run. I like the two-headed monster you had over here this past year. What do you think about Najee Harris? You had Javonte Smith and Michael Carter. What did you think watching Najee Harris? What was your opinion of him?
Najee Harris is you know, he's one of those full athletic Alabama running backs, man. You know, they get the league. Look at his big brother over there at Tennessee, man. I mean, you're gonna get that. It's just he's a beast, man. He's a beast, and a good add to the Steelers offense.
And just saying, he broke every one of Derrick Henry's college records.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's gonna be a problem.
I told so. You know, he's gotten so many accolades. Ramona's in love with him already. So he says he's a rare rookie. You can immediately slide him down every down roll. His skills allow him for RB1 ceiling in an offense that wants to run the ball. I think he's made to order. I think he's your classic Steelers running back. I'm a big fan of the running back position. I played running back. I coach running back. My sons are running backs. I love what I see with this kid. I agree with everything there. The only issue that I have with them is their offensive line. We'll see what happens with that, but I think they're going to love this guy. I think that,
I think that the reason why we had problems with that offensive line because we were one-dimensional last year. We had a passing game and no running game. That made it harder, I think, even on the offensive linemen. Plus, we got rid of a bunch of veterans who, quite frankly, love Villanueva, love the guy, but much respect for him. But he had started dropping off the last 3 years. And just wasn't being able to do what he was there for. So getting some of these 2-year and 3-year guys in that have learned behind him, I think it's going to make a big difference as well. But like I said, not being one-dimensional anymore, go ahead, stack the box and try to stop him from, running the ball and watch Ben throw all over. I mean, my God, look at the receiving core we have this year. So I'm ready for it.
I'm really interested to see what this young man to do. I'm really excited. Mr. Choate, you again. I've said this. Ramona's heard me say this on several shows. I've never was sold on Adam Gase. I think Adam Gase is a trash coach. I thought he was a trash coach with the Miami Dolphins who nearly ruined Ryan Tannehill. I think he's a trash coach who nearly ruined this young man. And I think him going to Carolina, and we're going to make our predictions here in a little bit. I'm going to let everybody chime in for their predictions and stuff and give me their thoughts on their individual teams. But I think that this kid here, he's got a second lease on life. We've seen that class of 2018 quarterbacks, Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Josh Rosen. He hasn't done anything. Lamar Jackson and this guy here. But I just thought he was in a terrible situation. And I think he's getting a second chance with Carolina with the weapons that they have over there. You got Christian McCaffrey. I think he's one of the best running backs in the league. You got Robbie Anderson. You got DJ Moore. You got some weapons over there. Drafted Chuba Hubbard out of Oklahoma State, and I think this kid, he's gonna, revive his career, and we're gonna really see what he's made out of. What are your thoughts on this is your guy here, Mr. Choate? What do you think about? What are your thoughts on Sam Darnold?
I don't. That's a hard pill to swallow. I'm not gonna lie to you about that, man. That's a hard pill to swallow. He's just gonna have to earn my respect, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's not gonna be good. I know he's trying to, revamp his career, and this is the spot, and everybody's saying this should be the spot, and we just gonna have to see, man. He just gonna have to play. I'll know about the fourth game for sure.
No doubt about it. You guys kind of got spoiled. You had that magical season in 2015 with Cam Newton, #1 draft pick overall in the 2011 draft, and had that just magical season that run to the Super Bowl. Last year, you kind of, got Teddy Bridgewater, thought maybe he would be the guy. They kind of weren't sold on him. So we're going to see, if you can turn this guy around, we'll see what happens. We're very excited to see what happens with this guy. So he's getting, a lot of times you get ruined, but I think this kid here, he's got a way to a little, a great opportunity. Buck, you see this, Buck? You see this, Buck? Do you see this? So they got the 2021 offensive weapons rank.
Now, see, you went ahead and went this way, and I was getting ready to comment on the other thing you was talking about. I was looking for a trash can.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
I saw Sam Darnold. I was looking for a trash can. I was looking to ball up a piece of paper and shoot it across the field. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, I ain't gonna. Okay. Yeah. Sam Darnold. Right now, Right now, he's trash. We all know he's trash right now. He's trash Darnold. That's what he is right now. He's trash.
He was
Darnold
trash
right
with the Jets. He was trash with the Jets. I agree with that. He's still
but
trash.
The one thing he's got going for him, he's got the smartest upcoming mind in football, Mr. Brady. Mr. Brady's the OC there in Carolina. So I'm going to leave it at this. If Mr. Brady can't change Darnold around, then I don't think nobody can. So good luck to the Panthers this season. They do have a lot of quality weapons. They're one of my teams that I fear because their defense is actually pretty damn good. Their defense is really, really good. Jeremy Chin. So they are an up and coming team. It's just that will they take that college coaching experience and put it all together to make the Panthers what they need to be? These young players coming together. So anyway. All right, let's go. What you got next?
TJ, this guy scare you? Have you seen this? Did you see this guy play, TJ?
She's on mute.
TJ, your mic's mute.
Sorry.
Do you have you seen?
No, we not scared. We not scared.
You ain't scared.
Not of this, no.
so you got faith in your boy Matty Ice?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, she said. Yeah.
Matt got good numbers, so yeah. We just got to help him on the line, but yeah, we ain't scared.
Well, well, we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it. She said she ain't scared of Sam. We ain't scared of no damn. Who's damn Sam Darnold? That's what she was trying to say. She said it kind of slick. No, she thought that I did. Dalton, what you think? Dalton, what you think about Sam Darnold, man?
Well, the thing is about Sam Darnold, we all know he ain't a bad quarterback. He had to put up with Adam Gase. He had no offensive line and no receivers with the Jets. Now he's starting with new fresh with the Panthers. I mean, he's got his best friend, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, CMC, who's coming off of the injury. Now they got Terrence Marshall. And all I know is that good news is about Sam Darnold. He's got he has an offense coordinator named Joe Brady, who helped Joe Burrow, took him to the national championship as an LSU offense coordinator.
Okay. So seeing him now, TJ just said she ain't scared of him. You scared of Sam Darnold? You got any concerns about Sam Darnold?
No, sir, I don't.
Ain't nobody scared of Sam Darnold. Y'all ain't giving the man no respect. Okay. So I got the 2021 offensive weapons ranked up here, and I want to know what everybody thinks about this. At one, they got the Super Bowl, the champs, Tampa Bay. Then they got Dallas at 2. The Tennessee Titans recently acquiring Julio Jones. Then you got those Cleveland Browns. You know, they got a lot of firepower in it. Minnesota, when I saw this, I was a little bit.
But, I'm looking at this. Look at this picture, though. Underneath it says 2020 ranked was 4th. 22 ranked was 3rd. So is this from last season?
Well, they're going off of that, but they're not considering the changes that they made.
Then y'all weren't ranked number 2 then. You were ranked 3rd because Cleveland Browns was ranked number 2. Look underneath it. Ranked 2nd. And Minnesota is ranked 17th.
Okay, so yeah, I mean I think they're taking into consideration draft and things like that. So it's going to change, So I'm looking at this list. I'm kind of is Minnesota really that good? I mean, look, I like Dalvin Cook. I like Justin Jefferson. I don't know, Adam Thielen. Okay, I got you. I can think about 3 more teams that I think are better offensively than Minnesota.
Yeah, where's the Kansas City Chiefs at?
Hey, Marcus, you're not reading the line up there. The line up there, it says not including quarterbacks. So Kirk Cousins is not on this list.
Yeah, but
that's why you just mentioned Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen. You mentioned all those guys. That's why they're there on that list right there.
Yeah, I understand, but I think it's kind of ludicrous to not include the quarterback. Because if your quarterback can't get these weapons,
I still think this is a kind of a screwed up slide.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, 2020 ranked 4th with Tampa Bay. Right. 2020 ranked Dallas Cowboys 3rd. Tennessee Titans 22nd. Cleveland Browns ranked 2nd. and the Minnesota Vikings 2020 ranked 17. So
yeah, the Chiefs have to be on that top 5 list. There's no way.
How do you not have? How do you not have the Chiefs?
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest with you, I would take the Atlanta Falcons. I would put the Atlanta Falcons above Minnesota. I don't think the Atlanta Falcons are in the top 5, but you know, with Kyle Pitts and Calvin Ridley. You know, it's like come on, man. It's like Minnesota is not in my top 5.
Who's running the ball? Who's running the ball, Marcus? Who's running the ball in Atlanta?
Well, I'm saying,
who's running the ball? Come on.
I'm saying we're talking NFC South, and I would take Atlanta's offense over Minnesota's offense. I really would, even without a running back. They don't really have and let's not sleep on Mike Davis. We saw what Mike Davis did with Carolina last year. I think Mike Davis is a hell of a back, but he rarely get, you know, when Christian McCaffrey went down last year, he balled his butt off. And then when he was in Chicago, he balled his butt off. He's going to be there. He's going to be their lead back this year. You got Calvin Ridley. You got Kyle Pitts. I didn't think they should have drafted Kyle Pitts, but we'll get to that. Back to this, though. Are we cool with this here? Do we need to slide anybody around?
Yeah, you have to slide a whole lot around to me.
There's a lot of teams that are on here that probably don't deserve to be on here at all. I mean, Tampa Bay is probably the only team that I look at to be in the top 5 because, you know, I just can't see the Titans just because they got Julio. They could possibly be there. The Browns have just got the running game. They don't, you know, they're not including Baker. That's why they're there right now. But the Chiefs have so much talent. The Buffalo Bills, the one reason why they're not on there is because they have no running game right now. So that's why they're not on this list. But they're a high-powered quarterback when you plug in Josh Allen and stuff like that. So,
yeah, but this slide's not including quarterback. So yeah, Josh Allen's a big part. Josh Allen's a big part of their running game. He'll take off.
You might want to read some of the comments.
Let's get some of these comments. What do we got here? We got
I specifically like Will Lombard's last comment.
Okay, so he says A says the coach who stepped away was Dennison. He left OC job from Vikings. Devontae Adams do what he can to go play with Carr. He knows A-Rod is out. AP to Rams. I've been saying that. I think that would be a nice move. A says Snell isn't worth it. He can still get it at 36 and he's cheap. Let's see here. Matt says I thought Hubbard was a Madden import player. He's real. What else we got here? Damon Hargrove. I can tell all you need to know about Sam Darnold. Joe Flacco played light years better than him, and a rookie wideout. Denzel Mims said on ESPN, Michael K showed that Sam Darnold was not any good. Damn. What's up, T. Lokesta? Tito says Rodgers finna retire next week. Ethan said Bills. Let me see here. Tito says, what's up, Mona? A says Marcus is so full of you think Mike Davis is the hell of a back? Get out of here. We will see in fantasy football, Ace. Defending champion 2 years in a row, by the way. A says Marcus was hating on Mike Davis. Trust me, I was in the league with him. I was hating him. He did good last year. That's what I'm saying. He ain't Zeke and he ain't Dalvin Cook, but he's a decent back. I would go back to that real quick, Mona. I'm taking Minnesota out of there. I'm putting the Chiefs in there. You got, Clyde
I would also remind people that the Seattle Seahawks with DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Chris Carson, and then they got the guy from the Rams now playing tight end, Everett. He's over there now for Seattle.
Gerald Everett. Yeah, I mean,
Pittsburgh Steelers were on ESPN today claiming that number one spot today with Claypool and Juju and their new tight end and their running back. So they're over there claiming that they should be in the top 5 too as well. So yeah, there's a lot of things.
I like us being the underdogs.
Well, I think too they look at they took they said skill position minus the quarterback. So if you look at certain, I'm still even if with Kansas City and you don't take Patrick Mahomes. You still got Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You still got Travis Kelce. You still got Tyreek Hill. You still got Mecole Hardman. Buffalo Bills. I think that they would be higher on this list. I'm not sold on their running backs. I'm not sold on Devin Singletary, and I'm not sold on Zach Moss. I think if they were to ever go out and go get a premier running back, that would be the icing on the cake for them. You know,
what about the Ravens? What about the Ravens?
Ravens,
they don't even have a quarterback. They should have been number one on that list. Lamar Jackson, J.K. Dobbins. They should have been right there with all the rookie wide receivers they got and the tight ends. They should have been right there up in the top 5.
Well, I think with the Ravens, you know, just like I say the Bills don't have a running game, I'm not sold on the Ravens wide receivers. I mean, I like J.K. Dobbins and I like Gus Edwards, but I'm not sold on their wide receivers. So that I don't know, that slot was kind of questionable. So NFL Network says if there was an expansion draft, and we had an expansion draft years ago, I think the last one they had was 2001, 2002, whenever the new Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans came into the league, and every team had to protect 5 players from their team. So we're going to do a little hypothetical. We don't usually do a whole bunch of hypotheticals on the Alphabets Football Show, but we're going to do hypothetical tonight. So 2 new teams coming to the NFL next year in 2022. What 5 players on your current team are you protecting that you're keeping? These expansion teams would not have access to. And TJ, I'm gonna let you go first. Give me the 5 players on your team you ain't letting go of.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with Grady Garrett, AJ Terrell, Hennessy. Okay. And I'll go ahead and keep Pitts and Ridley.
Okay. Oh, so you got a couple of defensive players, Pitts, Ridley. Okay. No Matty Ice?
I got a love-hate relationship with Matty Ice. Yeah.
Okay, so you got so you said AJ Terrell. I wanted him in last year's draft. We ended up getting CeeDee Lamb, so I'm cool. You said Terrell, Pitts, Calvin Ridley, Grady Jarrett, and who was the last one?
Did you get Garrett? Grady Garrett.
Grady Jarrett, AJ Terrell, Pitts, Ridley.
Oh,
and
Hennessy.
Who was the last?
And Matt Hennessy.
Matt Hennessy. Okay, got you. Mr. Choate, who's the 5 you're protecting? You ain't letting them go. Who you keeping?
C-Mac, Christian McCaffrey, Brian Burns, Jeremy Chin, Jackson, and J.C. Horn, man.
No DJ Moore?
Did I say Moore?
No.
Oh, McCaffrey, Moore, Burns, Chin. Ooh, wee. J.C. Horn. Go. Jackson can go.
Okay, got you. Dalton, who you got? Who you keeping over there?
Cameron Jordan, Alvin Kamara, Demario Davis, Marshawn Lattimore, and Ryan Ramczyk. Okay, not bad. Buck, who you keeping? You got a good players over there, and you have to make some real tough choices over there. Buck, who you keeping? Who you protecting?
Number 1, Devin White. Number 2, I'm going to say Levante David. Number 3, Antoine Winfield. Number 4, Shaq Barrett. And number 5, Tristan Wirfs on the right tackle for the Lions. So basically, I got my 4 defensive key guys, and I got my right tackle that only gave up 1 sack as a rookie last year.
No Leonard Fournette, no Rojo, no Mike Evans, no OJ. Who's the tight end? OJ
Howard.
OJ Howard. No AB. No Chris Godwin. No.
These guys.
Some tough.
These guys are all on. These guys. Them guys are all the ones I listed were pretty much younger and solidified in the defensive role. There's no reason why that defense wins championships. I always claim that when you're a Bucs fan, you always praise your defense. Ramona's a Steelers fan. She knows Steelers win championships too as well. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, I'm securing my 4 defensive guys and letting it, if they want to pick up my old guys, go ahead and go with it. More than likely, that's why I even named Brady. If they want to pick up a 44-year-old quarterback as a franchise expansion draft, go ahead and get Brady. Go ahead.
Mona, who you keeping over there? Give me your 5, Mona. We jumping out the NFC South. Who you keeping on your 5 over there in the Steel Town?
I'm keeping T.J. Watt, Devin Bush, Minka Fitzpatrick, defensive side.
That's right, baby.
Side, Najee Harris and Chase Claypool.
And with me, I'm going CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, Zach Martin. On the defensive side, I'm going to go Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs. That's my.
Just so y'all all know, I'm mourning right now. I mourn when we get when our veterans leave. You know, Vince Williams is retiring, and I'm kind of mourning that a little bit. You know, and next year, I'm sure, you know, this is probably Ben's last year unless he signs a 1-year deal, and it'll be at a real big discount if he does. But I figure he's gone next year, so I will be mourning that as well. I hate getting rid of veterans, but it's a business. It's a business. And when they are long in the tooth and they're not doing their job and they haven't been in their job for the last couple of years, at that point, you got to say, you know, thanks for the memories. We love you. We're going to miss you, but get the hell out of here. So,
it's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. All right.
Oh, and that's it.
Okay, so we still didn't. So what I need now is we're not. I'm not doing slides for that. I'm gonna go to each one of you, ladies and gentlemen, and I need a record. I need a record for your team, and I need a prediction. So I'm gonna let the lady. I'm gonna let Miss TJ over there in ATL go first.
I'm going
what your team has done. What your team has done, and I need your record prediction. Remember, there's 17 games. What you like, what your team did, and what you didn't like, what they did. And I need your prediction, your record prediction, and what place that you're going to come in your division. And I'm writing this down. I'm keeping receipts, so be careful what you say, because I will call you out. I will be calling you back to the show, and if you make some ridiculous ass prediction, I got this is video. This is going to be on YouTube. So, Miss TJ, talk to me about them Falcons. What you got?
We have a lot of moving parts going on right now, so I'm not going to overshoot it.
Miss TJ, I got one question for you.
Yes.
How long have you been a Falcons fan?
How long have I been a Falcons fan? Oh my gosh. Probably maybe I moved back here in 2010. So I think that's when I really kind of started being dedicated to him. I lived in Indianapolis for 10, 11 years. So I was a Colts fan when I was up there. But I'm from here, so I've always had love for ATL. And then when I moved back 2010, I kind of started really.
You was here during the Peyton Manning era and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah. Okay. Because I live in Indianapolis now, just so you know. Go ahead.
You live where now?
I live in Indianapolis now, so that's why I say that's good to hear something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I was up there when Coach Dungy had him. Yeah,
that's right.
So yeah, gosh, record probably. You said it's 17 games.
17 games. I need your the picks that you liked as far as in the draft, any moves that you may have made. And then I need your prediction and what place that you're going to come in the NFC South.
I thought they were going to do something with Matt Ryan, but they didn't. So I think we're kind of 50-50 on that. I'm not mad at the picks that they got. I don't know if it's something that's going to help us immediately, but I think a couple of years we're going to be all right with those. So prediction for this season coming up, probably not going to be the best. Maybe break almost about even for the season, maybe. So
you think that maybe 8 and 9 in the record?
Yeah.
8 and 9.
Yeah.
Okay. And so of the 4 teams with that 8 and 9 record, what first, second, third, or fourth? What place?
I'm gonna say second.
Second and 8 and 9. So that's it. Everybody in the NFC, everybody in the NFC. So somebody's gonna have a really good record, and everybody else is gonna kind of be middle of the road. She said second place, 8 and 9. Okay. Dalton, talk to me. Moves that were made that you like, that you didn't like, and then I need a record prediction.
Well, the thing is, like Drew Brees retired, and the Saints, they weren't even trying. They had to let go of pieces like Emmanuel Sanders, Quan Alexander, Janoris Jenkins, Jared Cook. And the draft, I didn't like the Payne Turner pick. I mean, he was a third rounder, and I know why we drafted him, because Sean's last name is Payton, and his name is Payton. That's why we probably draft Payne Turner. But I did like Pete Warner, Ohio State linebacker, like Paulson Adiba, third round. When I thought he was a first round talent though, but when he opted out, it cost him. But I did like him, Book, though. I know he won't be a starter though. For the Saints record, it pains me to say this though. I'm gonna say 5-12.
Ooh.
Finished fourth of NFC South.
Last place?
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh, that's harsh, man. Mr. Choate, talk to me. What them? Now you know me and you got a little. Me and you, we every year. This guy got a Christian McCaffrey jersey off of me a couple of years ago. I'm still a little bit upset with that, but I got him back, and I want me an Amari Cooper jersey, so I'm feeling pretty good. So, Mr. Choate, give me a record, your prediction, moves that you like, things that you didn't like, and what place will the Carolina Panthers come in this upcoming season?
Hey, we're going 11-7. 11-7. Did everybody hear that?
11. So y'all are going to play 18 games while everybody else is playing 17, or what?
11-6, whatever it is, man. You know what I'm saying. But I think we're going to come in. I think we're going to come in first. Here's what I don't like: is the last 3 games is Tampa Bay, New Orleans, and Tampa Bay. I don't like playing Tampa Bay that deep into the season, being that I don't know if we're going to be healthy and stay. If it's going to be a healthy Carolina Panther team, you understand what I'm saying? And with that, I don't even know if it's going to be a healthy Tampa Bay team. However, I'm excited to see our defense. Of course, Horn, to answer that question, is was a well needed, a special needed daggone assignment there at defensive back to help Jackson on the other side. We got Chin and a good defensive front, so I'm just looking forward to it, and I think we can do it with the defense that we have. I'm more excited to see our defensive play than the offense, to be honest with you. So I think we're gonna finish. I think we're gonna finish first, man, and beat them old Buccaneers, because everybody's done figured out their mojo.
Okay, so you got 11-6, first place in the South. Okay.
Yep.
Last but not least, my guy over there, Mr. Buc Flair. Talk to me, Buck. What you got over there, man? Give us some of this good Buck news, man.
Well, I got my ring right here. I still got my first ring on. That's all that matters, the first ring right here. That's something that the Carolina and the Atlanta Falcons can't even talk about. Me and Dalton can talk about rings and stuff. But anyway.
Mona, pull that up. Mona, pull that ring up. Put that ring.
Oh, okay, yeah, I will. Hold on.
Put that ring up. Go ahead, Buck. We're listening, but go ahead. But while you're talking, Mona's gonna put up the picture. They posted a picture of the Buccaneers championship. Man, them damn things look like, man.
319.
Man, them things got more carrots than Bugs Bunny, man. Go ahead, Bud.
319 diamonds. I like that. 31-9 Super Bowl score, 319 diamonds. So, yeah, I'm shocked right now. Dalton had me heart attack right now. Dalton, I don't even know which side of my chest to grab when he said 5-12. Because if the Saints go 5-12, that's like a blessing to me. especially with Winston at quarterback. You know, he knows I got that Winston jersey ready to send to him this season on the Buc Flair show. So anyway, you know, there's so many Bucs fans talking undefeated season and all that kind of. I hate when they do that. I was just like, really? Come on, we didn't even win the division last year. I mean, we were a wild card team. We got in the playoffs. Now we got everybody back. Ramona's got the rings up now. I'm actually focusing on the rings now. The tuck ring.
You might not want to focus too much on these.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
Mona, I sent you the one with the Tampa Bay's ring. I sent you.
Oh, I wanted to do this one.
she wants to put.
I want them to see that. I want them to see that
I
ring.
had to do this one because regardless of the little funny things of the empty rings of Eli Manning, the two.
Yeah, well, like I said,
regardless of those, if that guy falls off the boat, he's going straight to the bottom, regardless.
I don't know. I mean, Dalton might know the stats, but I don't know what is the Steelers' record against the Patriots in the playoffs. I can't remember. It's like 17-2. I don't know.
I think so.
It ain't that bad, trust me.
they hate Brady too as well. So. But I see us going 13-4, winning the division. I think the Falcons benefit from a weak schedule. The Bucs have a weak schedule this season. I always look at that weakest schedule when it comes out because I play into that when it comes to playoff teams.
There you go.
Going there.
So I can.
I think TJ was right on with her kind of prediction there. I think the Falcons actually probably will not win as much because their defense is horrible. Dalton has a lot of drama going on in that locker room still. We don't know exactly. He might be right. It's his team. He said it, not me. I'm not going to never say 5-12 on the Saints, especially with the coach and the defensive talent they have on that side of the field. I see him as a potential wild card team this year. I'm hoping the Bucs can win the division. We haven't won the division in a long time, so I want to put that. That's our first goal, is to win that division. The Panthers, one of the most scariest teams in the league that people are sleeping on right now. The only problem is they got Sam Darnold as a quarterback. That's the only problem. Now, Sam Darnold can come in and learn Brady's offense and not turn the ball over. If CMC doesn't have a steroid attack and pull off a hamstring by the third week of the season, if the defense is set. I mean, the defense, the draft. I love Carolina's defense. I gave them an A- on the draft. I thought they went after guys like Nixon for Miami. They got the defensive line, Burns and all those guys, Marlon Davidson, Jeremy Chin. They loaded up on offense this season too as well. So they drafted another wide receiver to help out with the offensive side of the ball. So I think Carolina and Saints are battling for that last wild card spot because, like I said, that NFC West is a tough division coming out of there. So, but I got the Bucs 13-4, number one seed in the NFC. I don't think there's no doubt in my mind if Tampa Bay is not the number one favorite in the NFC with everybody returning. That's crazy. I think the biggest thing will be how do we perform in front of fans in these crowds, noises and stuff like that, because I think the fans coming back to the stadium is going to play a big part on how you audible, how you play your offensive game, because they played under like quietness. Brady got to do his thing. I know Brady struggled there at the end of New England when he was playing in crowds like Baltimore and Tennessee where the crowds were loud and he didn't have no weapons, but he's got weapons in Tampa. So I just think it's going to be a great season to see fans in the stands. I'm not a big fan of the COVID policy that they put out as far as that goes. I can see some of those guys saying what they said because even in our workplaces, a lot of places don't mandate it that you have to be vaccinated. But the NFL is a business.
There's your pretty ring there.
Yeah, I see it. The NFL is a business. You know what I mean? And they want to protect. They want to protect their games, and the owners are the ones that are going to get punished because they didn't say that you're going to forfeit it as a loss if you don't want to get vaccinated. And if it's an unvaccinated player causes your team to lose your game. Right now, we got a player for Tampa Bay here recently went under the COVID protocol. Whitehead for Tampa Bay, safety. he's in COVID protocol right now, and I would think that he wasn't in that ring ceremony. He didn't get to go to the White House too as well. So obviously, these players are choosing to be vaccinated or not vaccinated, and you don't want to be that guy that brings down your team, knowing that everybody that's around him will have to be in a 10-day quarantine pretty much. If it's a player like a starter that is going to be out there on the field and he ends up getting COVID, and then next thing you know, they say, well, we had other players in our defense that was there, so we're not going to be able to play. But what do you say with the players that are vaccinated on that team? Right now I think the Seahawks continue to lead the way. The only team in the NFL that didn't get COVID last year. They're over 90% vaccinated in Seattle. So I would say that's one positive thing Seattle has going on for them right now. So anyway, but 13-4, Bucs, first round bye in the playoffs, and then whoever gets in there has to come through Tampa to go out to Los Angeles, where Tom Brady's from. What a perfect setting. What a perfect thing to happen again. Go out to Los Angeles, where you're born and raised at, and all that kind of good stuff, and win another Super Bowl.
First team in NFL history to win in their home stadium. Mr. Choate, he's got to get ready to go. He's camping. He just sent me a message. He said he's got. Hey, are you still there, Mr. Choate?
Yeah, I'm still here with you guys, man.
Hey, since you got to get ready to go, any last words? I'm gonna let you get out of here. I know you're out camping. I camping with the familia. Tell D I said what's up in the kids, man. Much respect to y'all. Any last words, Mr. Choate?
Yeah, Mr. Buc Flair there is really funny, man.
He really is.
He's a funny guy. Those predictions, man, it's nice, but I think this is our year as far as our defense goes, and we're just gonna have to show the league. Everybody's underestimating Carolina Panthers. Our defense has got something to show everybody. That's why I'm saying number one. And them guys is young; they can fly to the football. So we're gonna see how it's gonna go.
Okay. Before he leaves, I would like to give my prediction.
Okay.
All right. I have the Bucs going 13-4. I'm with Buc Flair on this one. I have Carolina coming in second on that, with 11-6. Because I believe in Sam Darnold. I'm kind of like you. I've seen sparks of Sam Darnold that I don't think a lot of people saw. I think they saw a Jets game and said, "Oh shit, I ain't watching that." Yeah. But I think that he's going to be great. I think he's got weapons all around him now, and I think that he is actually a great passer. And I think you're going to be really happy when you see him.
What do you think about those last three games as far as Carolina playing Tampa Bay, the Saints, and then Tampa Bay again? Is that going to play a key role in the divisional championship, or what do you think about that?
I do think that will, and that's the reason why I'm giving it to the Bucs.
What?
That's why I'm giving it to the Bucs in that division.
I also think y'all split those last two games because I think by then the Bucs will have the division pretty much right. I think the Bucs run away with this division.
But let me finish. I've got the Saints finishing 9-8. I think they're going to do better than what D-Man thinks, and I've got the Falcons going 6-11. I think that they're going to go with Matty Ice, and they still didn't get him any protection.
Hey, Marcus.
Yes.
I got one question for you.
Which Marcus, me or Mr. Choate?
Marcus Choate, the Panthers fan. Do you own a Cam Newton jersey?
Yes, I own a whole bunch of Carolina jerseys.
No, he said Cam Newton.
Do you own a Cam Newton jersey?
I own a Cam Newton jersey, but I don't own a Sam Darnold jersey.
You will after this year.
Well,
yeah.
All I can say is, if I got a Winston jersey, I got a Winston jersey here for Dalton. If I was a Jets fan and they got a Darnold jersey, I would hope that they would send you a Darnold jersey in the future just to see
he got a Christian McCaffrey off of me.
Well, if you got a Cam jersey, and if Dallas Oliver is going to go back and watch this show, if Cam has a great season with the Patriots, I'm hoping that somebody would donate a Cam jersey to a New England fan to support Cam this year.
I think this is Cam's last year with New England, and maybe even in the NFL.
If this is Dion said this is definitely his last opportunity. I'm gonna give my predictions real quick. I'm kind of with you, Buck. I got 12-5, 13-4, Tampa. I think that the Panthers come in second place in the division. I got them at 10-7. I think the Falcons come in third place at 9-8, and I think the Saints. I think they fall off. I think they fall off a cliff.
See, I just don't see that happening.
TJ got to get. We're about to get ready to go. Everybody's kind of got to. TJ, last word. I'm gonna let everybody get their last word. I know you got to get out of here, busy lady over there in ATL. TJ, last thoughts, last words. TJ.
I think with everything that's going on, the COVID, all the moving parts, this season is definitely going to be interesting. So definitely tuning in and see where these predictions go.
No doubt about it. I got the receipts. I'm gonna be playing them back. So I will be checking.
All right.
And he definitely keeps them too. Trust me. But they're going to be on YouTube, so you know.
We'll
hey, TJ.
Yes.
Thanks, TJ. Thanks, Mr. Choate. I gotta go. I know y'all gotta go.
Don't feel too bad. I still got Marcus's Dallas Cowboys Super Bowls on VCR. See what I'm saying? I still got him on VCR, so he knows he can keep everything. I still got him on tape too.
Well, we play week 1, Buck. We will be me and Ramona. We'll actually be together in Oregon that week. Week 1, we'll be there.
Week 1, yeah.
For a wedding. So we'll be at William Richter's wedding. Dalton, last words.
Watching my Steelers kick the shit out of the Buffalo Bills.
Hey. Ooh, okay.
I'm teasing. Okay. But I do think we can do it.
Okay. Dalton, last words.
Yes, thank you for having a show. It's great to be on a show. First time ever. And hope everybody stays safe.
No doubt about it, man.
And you will be back, D-Man.
No doubt about it. Buc Flair, tell them where we can find you at. Last words. Tell them about your show, where we can find you, and all that good stuff. Buck's a real good friend of the show, man. We love him, man. Go ahead, Buc.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in. This is a great show. I enjoy it on Friday nights. But you can see my shirt behind me, Sports Cruise. Follow it on Facebook. Join Sports Cruise. Buc Flair Show, co-host with Dennis Holmes on Wednesday nights at 10 o'clock. We start back up August the 11th. After that great Hall of Fame game between the Steelers and the Cowboys. We'll review that. What a great show that'll be.
I don't know if I like the way you said Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys and stuff. But anyway, Dalton is.
He can't hate my Steelers no more because I wore my AB jersey for him.
Yeah, Dalton and Ethan and Jared and Thomas and Matthew and all of us guys, we get together every Wednesday night at 10 o'clock. Have a good time. And Rise Up Family, we support the Rise Up Family page, and we continue Ignorant Thinker podcast. It's back there on the wall. I got it hanging up this year. And we have a great time. We do a lot of drinking. Thank out to my sponsors. Of course, everybody knows that Jack Daniels is one of my favorite sponsors. And, of course, Budweiser, I would not leave you out over the years. Budweiser, of course, another sponsor, Buc Flair Show. And I love being on this show. I appreciate you guys, what you do. And thanks for having us.
No doubt about it. Mona, last words?
Well, I want to say thank you to our guest, D-Man. Thank you so much for showing up. And Buc Flair, as always, I love it.
I do that for Ramona.
He does. He knows I love it. Marcus, it was nice to meet you, and hopefully we'll get you back on the show again.
It was great.
TJ, love you. Thank you so much. I love having other women on the show. Otherwise, I'm surrounded by men, which that doesn't bother me because I'm smarter than they are anyway.
All right, you represent well, bro.
Thank you. And to all of our viewers, thank you all for supporting us and going to YouTube and subscribing to our ALPHABTTS channel. We also are on Instagram as well, so you can meet us there on Instagram. I've even got us a little bit of TikTok going on. So just thank you all for all the support. We love you guys. Without y'all, we wouldn't be doing the show. We would. We just would be talking, me and Marcus, like we always do.
Or like we are sitting in a video chat talking to ourselves.
Right.
Again, thank you for everybody. I appreciate you guys. TJ, Buck, Dalton, Mr. Choate, just great people. This is the first show of 8. Every week we're gonna be breaking it down. If you want to come on this show, and represent your team, because we're going to be going by division, next week we'll be doing the NFC North. So Bears, Packers, Vikings, and Lions. I actually got a Lions fan coming on next week. They're kind of like the Loch Ness Monster. Them Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot, but I do have. But if you want to come on, I got my Vikings fan Vontae Hicks. Next week you're on, baby. Thank you for everybody. I appreciate you guys. If you want to chip in financially, send $1 or $2. I put it in a PayPal. Go to the ALPHABTTS Football Show for programs and stuff like that. We love doing this, bringing you this information. If you have any show ideas, hit me up, Ramona up, anything like that. If you want to come on, for the next 7 weeks and represent your team and talk about your team, get up in here. You can debate, meet new people, and all that good stuff. We love you guys. We appreciate you. We'll be back here next week. Make sure you tune in to Monday Night Madness. Make sure you're tuning in to World Class Wednesday with Torch, me, and Dalton again.
And we have a new show coming out. Maybe not this coming Tuesday. Hopefully this coming Tuesday. But if not, the following Tuesday for sure.
For sure. So we got a lot of big things coming up. Some merch coming up. If you need T-shirts, polos, hoodies, any of that good stuff, let me know. Dalton, I ain't forgot about you. I got big stuff coming. We'll see y'all next week. God bless, and have a good night. Be safe out there. Okay? We'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That money clip is not a new, that looks like it. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. I hit record a job, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finished friends on my face. Looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers. Pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro. I press the button and the doors go up like, whoa. That money clip is not a new, that looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now girlfriends are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip. Neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib. Neighborhood that's me, neighborhood that's Nick. Neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the deal. Okay, thought I'd never make it like no way. I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. Those on the deals, that's brose. Got no pay, yo, no say. Okay, this the new tell her read it. Been the one since the fetus. I'm sleep with me, temp